Why did nobody tell me about bringing a +1 to a wedding? Because mind you, I've never done that before, right? Always wanted to, haven't got there yet. But after what my friend went through by bringing a +1, I don't know if I could ever think about it the same again. So me and my friend Rachel, we're out shopping for wedding dresses. Okay, not one, not two, but three, because we have back-to-back weddings, right? June, July, August. The first one is her brother's. I got invited to it. She's not in the wedding, period. Okay? Then our two other ones is our friends. So we're shopping, we're looking for dresses. And she's like, Lala, are you bringing anybody to the wedding? I said, bringing anybody to the wedding? Which one? She's like, girl, all three. Didn't you see we can bring a +1 to all of them? I said, no. Honestly, I'm shocked because a lot of the weddings I go to, you got to be like really immediate to be able to bring a +1. So I was like, oh no, I didn't even know you could do that. Like, are you bringing a +1? Right? Because I don't know. I haven't heard of her talking to anybody. So this would come as a shock to me, and best believe it did. She's like, yeah, like, remember Derek? Like, I'm gonna bring him. I said, Derek? She's like, yeah, like I started talking to him like 2 weeks ago. I said, oh, period, right? Excited to meet him. The first wedding is in 2 weeks. And I'm telling you, when I met this man, this is not what I was expecting. So we get to her brother's wedding, and I'm telling you, ceremony's gorgeous, right? It's outside, beautiful day, like 70s, and it's giving twilight, right? The floral everywhere, like the wood seats, they really ate it up. So it was gorgeous. I didn't really get to talk to Derek too much there, right? We rode separate. So once the ceremony's over, we go inside, okay? We go inside to the reception. We're all seated at the same table. And this is when I start to see who Derek really is. So I'm chatting it up with Rachel, right? Derek is literally sitting there on his phone the whole time, right? I'm like, okay. So I try to make some conversation. I'm like, so Derek, like, what do you think of the wedding? He was like, oh yeah, like, it's cool. It's my first one. I'm like, oh, this is your first wedding? He's like, yeah, like, it's cool though. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, so what do you like to do? What do you do for work? Right? I'm coming up with a lot of things because nobody at this table is talking. Right? It's me, Rachel, Derek, and the parents, the grandparents, that's it. So I ask him what he does for work. As soon as I ask him that, Rachel cuts it off. She's like, oh my gosh, he does so many things. Like he's kind of working like remotely, but no, he does a lot. I'm like, oh, okay. Like a lot of what? She's like, well, like on his computer, just like maybe like some tech stuff. He also does a little bit of like traveling for work. This man laughs. He goes, you talking about video games and DoorDash? I said, okay. Interesting, right? Rachel doesn't say another word after that. So while we're sitting there, it's low-key awkward, right? I can see Derek is a very antisocial, to himself, so awkward kind of person. Rachel feels embarrassed now. She's not speaking. But thank God the bride and groom come to our table to greet everybody. And just when I thought things couldn't get too much weirder, Derek puts the cherry on the top. So her brother, the groom, comes over with his wife. Everyone's like, congrats. Oh my gosh, you look so pretty. You guys look so good, blah, blah, blah. Derek, once again, on his phone. Now he's being rude. I'm looking at Rachel. I'm like, hello? And so she hits him. She's like, are you going to say something? And he's like, oh, congrats. Goes back to his phone. Right? Her brother, who just got married, looks at me and shakes his head. I'm thinking, oh, is there some lore here that I don't know? And it turns out there definitely was. So we hang out, right, till the end of the wedding. We are there the whole night, ended at 11. Okay, they did a little sparkler, exit, gorgeous, beautiful, loved it. They go home, I go home. Me and Rachel, right, we talk a little bit the next couple of weeks because we got another wedding coming up, right? I'm asking her, like, you bringing Derek to this one? Because I don't know, maybe her mind changed after the last one. And she said, yeah, but I talked to him. I said, oh, okay. Is there like something more? Are y'all good? She's like, yeah, like I'll tell you about it sometime. I'm like, all right, bet. We go to the second wedding, right? It's our friend's wedding. And while we're there, I end up finding out a lot. So we're trying to be on the dance floor, right? I'm trying to dance. Rachel's trying to dance. She's trying to get Derek to get up. She's like, Derek, come on, like, get on the dance floor. Same thing. He's on his phone. He's like, no, like, I don't dance. I'm not doing that. Right? And she tried for a good 5 minutes, gave up. I'm like, girl, come on. So we're on the dance floor, right? And we're dancing, but we're kind of talking. I'm like, so what's going on with that? She's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Like, my family does not want me to be with him. I said, yeah, I was kind of getting that vibe from your brother, right? And your parents and grandparents didn't even talk to him at the table. She's like, yeah, I know. Like, I don't know. He doesn't really work hard and he doesn't really care about a lot. But it's because, like, it's stuff inside. Like, me and him have great conversations, but he just, like, doesn't know how to talk to people. Like, he's just anxious. I'm like, oh, well, he might want to figure that out because, baby, he needs a job. Like, that's step one. She's like, yeah, I know. Like, he's just not good at networking with people. Like, I really want to help him. I'm like, girl, if you want to help him, you might have to drop the ball on him, right? You might have to leave him, get him to understand that if he wants to be with someone like you, he's going to have to lock in. She's like, yeah, you're right. Like, I'm definitely going to talk to him after this wedding because, like, he's still not improving. I'm like, okay, cool. Hope it goes well, right? We got one more wedding. Hopefully he can figure it out by then because why are you not on the dance floor? We're at a wedding. And what I saw from Derek at this last wedding truly had me flabbergasted. So we got this last wedding, right? It's 4 weeks, pretty much a month from the one we were just at, right? Again, she said her and Derek are good, right? They're even getting better. She's going to bring him again. I'm like, okay, cool, right? I don't know what your version of better is, but we going to see. We get to this wedding, okay? And first thing I notice is during the ceremony, Derek is chatting it up with the guy next to him. I hit Rachel, I'm like, who's the guy he's talking to? She's like, oh my gosh, like, that's the guy who helped him get a job. I said, get a job? He got a job now? She's like, yeah, like, when we get to our table, like, he'll tell you all about it. I'm like, oh, all right, bet, let's see. So we go to our table, right? And this is the first time I've ever seen Derek actually greet me. He's like, hey, Lala, how are you? Gives me a hug. I'm like, oh, I'm good. How are you? He's like, oh, I'm doing really well. Like, did Rachel tell you about my job? I was like, she told me you got one, but I don't really know what it is. He is going crazy. He's telling me he got this new sales job, right? He had a really good first month, right? Actually got some commission, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, period. Right? And I see him talking to so many people at this wedding, right? We got the electric slide. He gets up right away trying to get us to go out there. I'm like, oh. I'm looking at Rachel the whole time. I'm like, what did you do? What did you do? She's like, confused. So we sit back down at the table, right? We're eating dessert. And I'm asking Derek, I'm like, so, like, how did you get this job? Like, sales. Didn't she say he's bad at networking? How are you actually getting sales? He's like, whoa, like, Rachel connected me with this guy and, like, he kind of had the same issues I had, like, just scared to talk to people, scared to network. And he said he used this thing called Gleam to get out of his comfort zone. So I started using it too, and, like, it's helped me so much. I said, oh, what is that? He's like, hold on, let me show you. Pulls out his phone. And this is the first time he's pulled out his phone all night. Finally, right? He used to be addicted, attached to that thing. He pulls it out, right? Clicks this app called Gleam, Gleam. Shows me it helps with charisma, leadership, dating. Right? Clearly, he must have been using a little bit of that one too, because him and Rachel were very lovey-dovey that day. I'm like, oh, right? Shows networking, social skills. He's like, yeah, I use this every day. It's like a Duolingo, but, like, for your social skills, like, it's helped me a ton. I'm going to keep using it. I'm thinking you might have to send me the link for that app because I think your first job might be making more than the job I've had for a minute. So we continue hanging out at this wedding, right? And as we're leaving, okay, mind you, Derek and Rachel have been dating for 3 months. Okay, Rachel goes and grabs some stuff. She forgot her purse. And Derek comes up to me and he's like, what do you think about me and Rachel? I'm like, oh, like, I really like y'all together now, right? I'm like, y'all are really cute together. Like, I think she really likes you. You seem to really like her, blah, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, like, after going to these weddings, like, I really want to pursue more with her. Like, what do you think about an engagement? I said, engagement after 3 months? He's like, yeah, it's just, you know. This app is making you real bold.